Hey, what's good? This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. I just want to give some advice to the ladies out here. Ladies, you have to be careful that you don't make yourself look foolish when you're testing a man. And I will go as far as to even say, don't test a man. The only way you're going to discover a man's character is going to be done over time. You can't rush when it comes to the test of time. This is something that you simply can't rush. You're going to have to see how he acts in each and every given situation. And these situations really have to be organic. They got to just happen on their own. A lot of times when women test men, they make themselves out to look crazy or unstable, and it's not good. Just like this scenario I seen on Facebook, in which the guy was posting that he took this woman out, and it's their first date, and he just met her. He takes her out, and after dinner, she asks him could he buy her children some food to take home, and he declines that. His reason for declining that was, he don't know the kids, and he's barely knows her. And I know that as this post was being circulated, and a few people touched on it, but what I want to talk about is the women were talking about maybe the guy was being tested by her to see if he was going to be there for her and her children. But as a guy's perspective, perspective of a man, like I know it was me, I would be wondering why is she out on a date eating at a restaurant when her kids are starving at home. I would be like, how are you going to be out with me eating and your children are starving? That would make me view her as selfish. That would make me view her as an unfit mother. You know, that just don't make no sense. So if she was testing him, she got the presence of being unstable and the appearance of being an unfit mother. Because no mother in their right mind would be eating at a restaurant when her kids are starving at home. You know? I mean, I even understand that times are rough. You know what I mean? The times are rough. Maybe if he would have kept it real with the guy and be like, look, I'd love to go out, but the truth is I don't got no money, and I know you probably was going to pay, but I don't want to eat because my children are here starving. Maybe she came at him like that if it was really real, you know what I mean? It would be different, but that's just my take on it. But also, I want to share with you, and I shared this story before. It's about a good friend of mine, and a young lady tested him. He took her out, and things were good. They went on a few dates, and they were really vibing. Just one day out the clear blue, she asked for a ride to Walmart. He takes her to Walmart, and she starts an argument. And in this argument, she really goes in on him, calling him out his name and calling him everything but a child of God in Walmart. The brother, he keeps his cool. You know, he's still respectful to her regardless of what she's dishing out to him. And after the whole ordeal, you know, the brother kind of, my good friend, he backed away from her. And when the girl he was dating picked up on that, she called him and explained to him that she was basically just testing him, that she wanted to see how he would act in a situation where they're out in the public and she was acting a fool like that. She wanted to see was he able to keep his peaceful demeanor even in the midst of all that. So it was basically a test. But my friend's point of view was like, why would you even do something like that? Like, he basically said, you know, that's kind of that's like a hood rat move, basically what he was saying. And even though it was a test, you know, my homie looked at her like she got some problems, she got some issues, you know. So basically, she tested him by making this scenario, fabricating this scenario, you know, to try to get him to react. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. What I'm basically trying to say is she basically made herself look crazy. And my homie, you know, he wasn't trying to hear that. He had to go. But ladies, seriously, I know how some of y'all feel. Some of y'all been through some things. Some of y'all been abused. Some of y'all been cheated on. And you want to see where the brother's at. Don't make these scenarios trying to get a reaction out of a brother. It's not wise. I even know of another scenario where a good brother got tested, you know? And my friend in the scenario was actually the woman who did the testing. She actually found herself a nice guy, and just she had a fear of being cheated on. So she had one of her co-workers, which was a mutual friend on Facebook, come at the guy she was talking to. And how she spun it off was something innocent, you know what I mean? They were old classmates, so she spun it off whereas though her son got a game system and she wanted to surprise him with it when he comes home, and she don't know how to hook it up. And he was basically telling her that it's simple, but she egged him on to come to her house. So the guy actually ended up coming to her house, and the whole time it was a test. So she was wearing something skimpy, and he was just supposed to be there to help her hook up this game system. And one thing led to another. And dude, they ended up sleeping with each other. So, I mean, the guy was a good brother, you know. He was just tempted. You know, I really believe that my man came over there just to sincerely help out a friend. But when he got there, she had on some real skimpy clothes, cleavage was out. You know, brother, you know, he was actually a deacon in the church. You know, been divorced for like 3 years. The whole time he keeping it pure, you know, like he really didn't have sex. Like the whole 3 years, you know, he gave himself time to heal. He just got himself right and wanted to get involved with my good friend who tested him. She put him through this test, and my man, he slipped up. But not just that, you know. Her friend You know, the one who she used to entice him. You know, she slipped up. She really didn't want to have sex with the guy, but one thing led to another, and boom. The crazy thing about that was she lost a good friend. I guess she wasn't that much a good friend. She was just a co-worker, but they had to have been somewhat close for her to even agree to do something like that. So she lost a associate, I guess, and she lost a good brother. And she even wanted to, she even forgave the guy, but the dude, he wasn't having it, you know, like when he found out that all that mess was a test, he wasn't trying to hear it, you know what I mean? And my brother felt bad, man. Like, the brother felt bad. Like, the brother really was trying to do the right thing, you know? Seriously. Like, brother been through a divorce, you know what I mean? He been out the relationship game for 3 years. During that 3 years, he didn't have no sex or nothing. Then he started talking to my friend and was courting her a little bit. And, of course, you know, he not trying to, you know, he trying to do things right, you know? All of a sudden, you get tested. And in this scenario where she wearing skimpy clothes, and I mean, I just feel bad for the brother. And he felt bad, you know, that he sinned against God the whole 9 yards, you know. But women, just be careful. And I will go as far as to even say, don't even test a man. You gotta be patient and see the man's character over a period of time. You cannot rush the test of time. You can't do it. You really can't. But I'm gonna end it right there. Ladies, don't test these men out here. Don't make these crazy scenarios trying to see where their heart's at. Let such things happen organically, you know what I mean? Over a period of time, you'll see where a man's head is really at. Don't give him obstacles and stuff, because you can make yourself look like an ass, or you can mess up a good thing. Something that'd be real good for you. You can possibly destroy it doing some stupid stuff. But I want to end it right there. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Like, subscribe, hit me up. Holy Warrior Yancey. Look me up on Google. You'll see my videos. Holy Warrior Yancey. Take care. God bless.